everything clicked up. Oh. Lights. Let there be lights. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Today, I have some really cool stuff to show you. I gotta get my lights turned off blue. Including this Sphalerite pendant that we finished up last night. Hey, treasure. I will be back in 1 second. I am back. I needed to grab my control for my lights out here. Figure I might as well check on the kitty too. Make sure he's all happy. Mal, you good up there, buddy? What's got your attention, my friend? He says he doesn't care if it's raining. Anyway, welcome to the Gems and Jewels sale. Beautiful day. As I go back inside. There. Now my lights are fixed. So today we have a bunch of jewelry that I made. Silly gloves. We got gemstones. If anybody is interested in some apatite, let me know. Some of those big ones aren't, well, they're for sale. They're a bit expensive. I have crystals. If you're into crystals. I mean, like, I got crystals, yo. We got more crystals. More crystals, and yeah, all that lovely jazz. Okay. And I need Pepsi, and we are good to go. Good morning, everybody. So, I did figure this morning what I would do every time I needed to get jewelry is I would just come pull it out live. I'm going to start with the garnet board. So, I can think of 2 garnet rings off the top of my head. Motherfucker. Well, I guess you're first out. Although I can't find the other garnet one for some reason right now. I'll have to rectify that. Oh well. We will grab a pink spinel and an opal. And we will get started on the first board, which is garnets. Hey Iris. Hey Quad. Good to see you. Let me get my camera focused properly on the board. Maybe. I'm trying. So anyway, if you're new here, the way this works, you check out the cool little sparkly shit that I'm showing you. You go ooh and ah over the cool sparkly stuff I'm showing you. You'll probably notice that the prices on a lot of my gemstones are extremely reasonable. That's a nicer one, 25 It's a hessonite garnet. Just show it off real quick. You fall in love with that gem, you say claim, you send us an email, celestialreach59801@gmail.com. We get you an invoice and ship it out. Boom. It's that easy. It's not that easy. Well, for you it's that easy. I got stuff to do in the middle of it, but that's okay. That's my job. I'll need to check on my kitty cat a couple times. Moving forward. Let's see here. We got Iris. We got Treasure. We got Quad. Oh no, I don't hit my. I'm not the one who hits my arm on stuff. That would be my partner. Mostly door frames. Get her every time. It's not fair. Alrighty. And I'm going to start the show off by showing, by making my gemstones look like they're a little more organized and cared about. By showing off one of the big wraps I've done. Now, I do both wire wrapping and fabrication work. Matter of fact, last night I kind of flashed it a little earlier, but we'll show it off again. We were doing the last two Friday live streams we were working on this piece. A Sphalerite in the center and a bunch of Mandarin garnets. The piece is engraved all the way around. I'm going to be asking $650 on this piece if anyone's interested. We'll be showing it off again later. It's a pretty cool little piece. Okay. Have fun. Now this piece is made in solid 14 karat gold. Hey, yo, Will. That's, dude, I am jealous of your desk. I remember when I had 2 screens a couple years ago, and now I only have this little shitty one. Man, you just have screens for days. This is a 5.5 karat opal. We have 0.5 carat of diamonds, ruby, emerald, and multicolor sapphires accenting that 5.5 karat opal. Opal has all colors. Why am I not liking the light I'm getting from this? Give me a second. Really? Okay. It is what it is. This piece weighs 19 grams. Almost with the chain, it's 20. It's a beast. 14 karat gold. We're asking $4,500 on this piece if you're interested. I don't know if you've seen the prices of gold right now. I think it's like probably at 45 an ounce. 4,500. This one I'm asking 4,500 for this. I don't know what gold prices are today. What are we looking at? I haven't looked up silver and gold. $45.70 for an ounce of gold these days. And silver price 76. Thank God it did not stay up at 90. All right, starting. And welcome, Jim. We also have this 2.5 carat total weight Montana sapphire pendant. The middle one's 1.5 carats. We got 3 30 pointers and a 10 pointer and 85 points of diamonds. This is also 14 karat gold. And all of this is handmade by myself. This one. Absolutely. Let me get the fingerprints off of it real quick. And Jim, I do all sorts of wrapping, so if there's something you might be looking for, I have them all. It's a 3.5 carat faceted Ethiopian smoked opal, little tourmaline in there. That one is 600 right now, and this is sterling silver. I don't skimp on the wire, that is for sure. Let's see here. So, as I showed off up on the first one, how are we doing on those? Algorithm is being somewhat kind to me today. So this is a hessonite garnet. And we're asking 25 on that one. Great center stone. This is also a hessonite garnet. It is very golden. This one is 15. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that bracelet. This puppy is 5. This is a good one for anyone like learning to wrap or beginning metalsmithing. So I had to clean the face off real quick. It's got a decent size to it, yet you're not blowing a bunch of money on the project. Really good learning piece. Up next for 25. This one's gorgeous. I should use this in a drop pendant. And I have 25 on that one. On this trillion, I have 17. I do some lapidary work. These gemstones, I don't cut myself. But like I've got Montana sapphires that I cut and stuff. living in the US when I'm doing the labor, because it takes a lot of hours to do lapidary or metalsmithing, I can't compete with some of the estate prices I can get out there on gemstones. Although sometimes people want a nicely cut Montana sapphire, and I'm happy to oblige. I got a bit of everything. Oh, nice. You guys have all sorts of amazing gemstones up over there. For instance, I cut this stone in this piece. I've got other pieces that I did the lapidary work on some of the stones. This fire agate just turned out so stunning. Up top is a Sphalerite garnet. We have Sphalerite garnets there. Teal sapphires in the side, green sapphires on the point. Diamond, yellow sapphires, blue zircon, blue sapphires, and sphene. I'm working on it, Iris. I got a set of studs that have a dangle for me to build a set of dangles off of. At least. Yeah, I personally can't see how I could cut a gemstone for under $100 in labor these days. Hell, even cabbing, like, it often takes half an hour to do a stone. I ain't gonna charge $100 for that, but let's see. Next row for $4. Then on number 9 for 12. Even though that has a surface reaching fracture, that stone is gorgeous. Number 10 for 9. I don't, but some cutters do. There is a huge science to that. I went and looked up the math on how to adapt a faceting diagram that was made for quartz to sapphire, and about 10 pages in, I realized I needed to go get my pre-calc book, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on this. Yeah, garnets come in a lot of different colors. From yellows, oranges, and reds. We also have purples. Down on number 17, I've got an example of a purple garnet. And green is a really popular color too. There's demantoid and Sphalerites. I'm kind of a fan of Sphalerites. They're a nice option for green. The last one was on 17. Oh, I should probably say the price of it. $15. Let's see, on number 11... Yeah, definitely. Oftentimes they cut for weight, and the method they have is called jam peg. Honestly, I kind of want a machine for that because it's fast, but you gotta. If you are going for optical perfection, then you basically need to put more time in or get lucky. That's a nice little oval. What do we got on this one? Got 15 on that oval. Let's see. I showed this off, but we'll show it again real quick. This one's 650. Do 600. I feel like I said 600 earlier. Oh, that's a good one. They have a lot of garnets that they can show off. Also, I'm going to show off the Montana Sapphire. 2 of them, actually. So, in the center of this, we have a gorgeous purple, unheated Montana Sapphire. I was so stoked when I traded for this stone, and I traded an engagement ring that had a 60 pointer that was this color in it. But, 14 karat gold, diamonds, etc. So the lady wanted it, had this stone, and she asked me if I would trade her for one of her gems, and I was like, I will for that one. And then we've got a 30-point pink and about 1.3 carats of diamonds. Completely hand fabricated setting, 14 karat gold. We're asking 5,000 on this. Oh, that is a 1.05 carat purple. I'm getting lost in it. I never really saw the show, so I don't know what cuts they did show off, Iris. Let's see, we got on number 15. This one is 12. That feels like a pretty good price. That is a well cut. I wonder if that came out of my box. We got 12 on that one, and that's sitting on number 15. On number 16 for $4. I need to look into that. That looks like a tourmaline to me. My brain is telling me that's not a garnet, and I'm willing to listen to it. Here, that is a garnet. We'll put it on 16. This is $9. Oh, hey, there's the garnet ring I was looking for earlier. I'm going to flash it in real quick. It'll be on number 34 if anyone wants another look at it. So up top, we have a beautiful, beautiful garnet. And the garnet is surrounded on the shanks. We have they're diamonds going from cognac to champagne. And then the undergallery is set with a hidden halo of diamonds. We are asking 400 for this ring. It's the continent. It's no, it's so Thailand, for instance. I don't know what the year was. Many years ago. Um, they made a really smart economic policy where they started funding gem cutters and helping them get equipment. So they got certain types of equipment that cut in certain types of ways. And it's very easy to tell the difference between an Eastern cut gemstone and a Western cut gemstone. Um, Now, this, of course, is not always the case. Most factory machines over there are done with a machine setup called a JamPeg, which produces I'm trying to think if I have a stone that was that's easily accessible that was cut on a JamPeg. It's often cut in what's called step cut, um, where in Western cutting we use what's known as European or brilliant setting or European cutting. It's a different type of faceting diagram that is noticeable. Oh, I do have an easily accessible step cut. I love doing the teaching part. So you notice how all the facets on this go in little rows and they step up. This is a what is called often known as he put it, Asian cut. Still an absolutely gorgeous stone. Yeah. Huh. Someday I'll sit down and watch that show, Iris. Someday. And anyway, sorry, I got lost looking at that one. Give me. Oh, that's a step cut too. Ironic. Give me a modern round brilliant, please. And then in this, you'll notice the facets on it are more angled. And this is the more Western style cutting. That said, now coming from Asia, they have laser cutters and machine cutting that do these very affordably. Kind of cool. Oh, so this, since I just showed it, this is a 1.05 carat purple sapphire. It's from Sri Lanka. You can kind of see the difference in cutting style too. Mine was cut in the US. We are asking 1,600 on this gemstone, if anybody is interested. It is a gorgeous, no heat purple sapphire from Sri Lanka. It is really highly rated, Quad. I've heard a lot of good things about that show. I just haven't gotten around to checking it out. I mostly do audiobooks these days. Oh, that reminds me. I need to, if y'all could do me a solid by hitting that like button, it really does help the channel out. Muting my own computer. I noticed quite a few people already have, and thank you very much. That last one on 18, that is $5. On number 19, also for $5, we have another pear shape. Fingerprints are free. Up next, so this is a 10-karat gold ring. We are asking $800 on this one. In the center is a spinel. Gorgeous little pink spinel. Give me my... Accented by about 20 points in diamonds. The ring is a size 7. Now I say it's 10 karat gold. It's closer to 12. I just marked it as 10 karat. I will take this ring down to $750 today. If anybody is interested in it. I'm gonna have to make another one like that soon. On number 22, wait. I have one more of the bottom pieces I gotta show. So I want to call this one the Montana Moon. Kind of inspired by the, I've got a mountain out behind my house. I live in an amazing place. And the moon rises over it. And so, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Iris. Blue. I want to do blue. I took a 60-point Montana Sapphire and then set it with that rising diamond, about 20 points, in a tension set. I get asked to make diamonds float all the time. That's as close as I can get, and it's a pain. This necklace is $750. Whoa. You know what? Today, it's $750. This piece is normally $995. And it's 14 karat gold. That's an absolute steal. That piece would be like $1,500 in my competitors down the street. Yeah, absolute steal. I need 1 second, guys. My cat is being a cat, so I just gotta make sure he's being a safe cat. Hey, Goofball, you want to come in? Okay, I got you. It's fucking cold out there, but we're not going for a walk. No. I'm working. Yeah. You know what that means. I'm working. We do this every week. We can do doing this every week for years. You know what's up? Go eat some of your food and then come bug me. Because you're a cute little shit. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, sorry about that. My cat gets to go out on a leash like he's a dog. Because I wouldn't want to be stuck up in here either. While I'm standing, I'm going to grab a couple pieces for the next board. There. Jim, if you like wire wraps, you are definitely in the right place, because I do some interesting ones, as well as very unique fabrications and classic ones. I do a bit of everything. Let's see. It's kind of a sneak peek of the rings. Okay. I should be... Hey, Whale Soup, are you in here? So this next stone is $5. It is sitting on number 22. On number 23, ooh. Now that definitely came from the stuff I use for jewelry, because when I make my jewelry, I make it with the best. And that is perfect for an accent stone, hell, a small ring. $11. $11. For $8, we have this little heart. What you doing, goofball? On number 25 for $5. And on 26 for 11. I'm kind of curious if this is a round brilliant or a mixed step cut. Meow. Meow. You don't say. Little boy, what's going on? Are you behaving? I can tell he wants to say hello. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? I gotta set him up a little kitty bed back there. Teach him he wants to hang out for the Saturday show. He would be a great promotion. All right, so for $5.20 today, this is something kind of special. This is a 10-carat ring. One day he will. Sitting in the center of it, yeah, and probably some string. Sir, hi. That's not the right string. No. God damn it. Okay, well, Sapphire garnet ring. He is watching me like, are you gonna come take this cord away from me, or are you gonna show your ring off? You can't do both. So for 520, this has 2 yellow diamonds and a Sapphire garnet in the center. Made this in-house. You're a good boy. Thank you. Not the power cables, I know. So yeah, if anyone's interested in that, I think it's about a size 5, but I can find out. And 550 for that is a killer deal. Especially because that's, you know, handmade. What you doing, buddy? Alrighty. Up next, I think I might do some of my sapphires that I cut, and then we'll do some other interesting gemstones that are just randoms. Really? You don't say. Well, here. What was that? Go kick its ass. Get it. Get it. Kick its ass. You got it. Good boy. I feel like I'm missing a few, but that's okay. Alright, we'll set that there, we'll set that there, we'll grab this. Boom. Oh, well, there's one. So I'll start out with the ones I cut myself, and then we will move to the ones that I didn't. Can't believe I'm going to keep showing that opal off, but I guess so. Oh, hey, chrysoberyl. I like chrysoberyl. What else? What else? Moss agate, I guess, will be one of those. Those are some nice sapphires. Treasure's going to kill me if I ever actually successfully sell one of those. That should not be on that board. Yeah, that's a good board. I like that board. Get some different pieces of jewelry out. How heavy is my bracelet? If I remember correctly, 12 ounces. It's not as heavy as it looks because it's kind of hollow, but there is a lot of wire there. Like it's chunky and it's built. I've been wearing it for years. I would love to make another one of these. I would very much love to make another one of these if somebody wants one. It won't be exactly the same because I made this 4 years ago. So I've gotten a lot better. I could probably blow this one out of the park. It's pretty comfortable. I actually through like long festivals quite often. It can get a little uncomfortable if it's too loose or too tight. Okay, I need, since I'm showing off gems I cut, I'm going to put this on number 6. Wow. And then we'll put that bad boy there. Actually, we'll put it on number 20. Then, yeah, take that down. Go with that ring and that's the moissanite one, because I actually am really happy with how that one turned out. Yeah, it was a little more than I thought, but I think I was just trying to tell myself I didn't sink that much silver into the project. I totally did. Real quick, just flashing these again. So that's a 1.5 carat. We've got 3 30-pointers and a 10-pointer for a total of 2.5 carats of Montana Sapphires. There's 85 points of diamonds. It is engraved all around. So 1.05 carat Montana Sapphire purple and a 30-point pink Montana Sapphire and 1.3 carats of diamond weight all around. Also 14 karat gold. We got a 60-point Montana Sapphire and 20-point diamond set into 14 karat gold. And a 5.5 carat opal, half a carat of diamonds, and ruby, emerald, multicolor sapphires. And then I'm going to set this puppy down there too, even though I kind of hope it never sells because I like that one. Okay, so that opal is gorgeous. Up first, a 75-pointer Montana Sapphire. I'm asking 400 on this one. Then, now this one came out so well. This is an 80-pointer. We found this stone. It is untreated. It is a beautiful greenish blue. Done in a hex cut. Jesse! This is probably the nicest Montana Sapphire I've cut so far. I'm asking 1,000 on that one. I'm willing to talk. This is a 1.3 carater that I cut. We're also asking 1,000 on this one. This is a bicolor. How you doing today, Jesse? There's a few. There's a few. How you doing today? Of course you are. Even with this weather. Jesse, since you're here, let me show you what I finished last night, because you might have interest in it. I should have put this on the board. In fact, I'm going to. So this is Sphalerite and Mandarin garnets. And it fits on a bigger chain even. Yeah, this one is stunning. I'm asking 6 on this one. That was a fun project. And that's sitting on number 13 if anyone is interested. Moving back to 4. So this is a 60-point Montana Sapphire that I cut. It is domed on the top and faceted on the bottom. And reminds me of an eyeball a little bit. Which is kind of cool in its own right. It's really hard to show off on camera. I might see if that helps a little bit. Sometimes I need less light, sometimes I need more. And if I remember correctly, we're asking 300 on that one. Yeah. See, now this one needed more light. So this is a 1.05 carater. Beautiful candy apple green. Hopefully nothing's happened at work that you're going to have to write a report on today, Jesse. And this one I'm asking $750 for. I should just make myself a ring with that. Like a pinky ring. One of these days. Okay, now for a piece that this piece is just a little special to me because I got to do a lot in the designing of this. I faceted this stone. I cabbed out this beautiful Montana sapphire. So this is an indicolite tourmaline from the Pedaniris mine. The Azul Bean Grande pocket in that mine. This is a Rock Creek sapphire, and so is this one. We found both, and I cabbed them out. We have a blue zircon, a bunch of yellow sapphires. Now, I marked this thing as 10 karat gold, but then after I took all the scrap that was left over, melted it back down, and did a test, it was holding at 14K. So my price that I have on this, which is $1,600, is definitely pretending like all the gold in this, which is enough for a pendant on its own, is 10 karat, even though it's 14. And then it's the black is sterling silver. I can make that super shiny. For instance, like this one is. Or like vice versa. I can oxidize pieces if you'd rather it be black. Oxidization can wear off, but we can reapply that for free. Or I can just teach others how to reapply it for free. God, that indicolite is so beautiful. This piece turned out just beyond my wildest dreams. Getting to cut the stone for it was so awesome. Okay, the last stone on the board that I cut myself. After that, they'll get far more reasonable price-wise. So this is an 80-point Montana Sapphire. I am asking $600 on this one. I want to do more of these. Pepsi. Come here, Pepsi. Up next, we have a full half-carat diamond. Oh, and I did say I was going to show this off. So this is moissanite in sterling. Now, I can do this same ring in gold if anybody wants one of these with, diamonds and gold. Got a 80-pointer diamond sitting back there that would work pretty well for it. It's not quite this size, but we can make it happen. I have been told that this design is super comfy and easy to wear. Throws diamond or rainbows like crazy. Uh, 400 on that ring, if anyone is interested. For the diamond, let's show this puppy off. So I source most of my diamonds via reclamation. Sometimes I'm able to tell from looking at them if they're natural or lab grown. This one I can't. Something that caught me off guard with it was how clean it was. I love showing that sparkle. This diamond is super clean. I did not see any numbers on it that would give me an indication that it was a lab grown, because oftentimes they engrave those, but not always. I didn't see any indications looking under the microscope that it's natural. So I priced it like it's a lab grown. $280 for a half carater. And we can use that in a project. Or you can use it in your own project. Kind of up to you. The hell am I? That's pretty, but what to do with that? Mold white. Up next, it's a 1.1 pink tourmaline. We are asking 45 for this. That is out of this world. I could probably get 100 for this, but don't need to. I could also use this in jewelry, and I probably should. So if it doesn't sell, I'm not going to cry, because that is a gorgeous stone. Actually, I feel that way with most of the gems on this. Like, they're pretty. I want to use them all. Like this one, I want to do something epic with this puppy. This is a 13 karat kunzite. I just need like a bunch of tiny pink sapphires to put around it. 130 on that one. Heavenly pink. I like that term. Alrighty. So That's a nifty little trick. So this is a pink tourmaline. This weighs 1.7 carats, and I'm asking 170 for it. Sometimes I know, right? Like, and they do matter. They really do. The only time it irritates me is when they're using names that are like industry standard for something else. For instance, that's fire opal. Fire opal is always red or orange, even if it's got a play of color. This is precious opal. And, you know, maybe there's enough orange coloring to start to, like, make that claim, but the base material is all precious opal. So you really can't call this fire opal, even though it's full of play of color and it kind of's got some fiery tendencies to it. But the term fire opal is so popular. And, yeah, grumble. That one's 250, and that's a 5.5 carater. 5.65 carats. Don't worry, I'm happy to keep that one around too. Let's see, we showed this beauty off for 600. That's fresh looking. That just turned out so nice. I'm really starting to fall in love with Sphalerite because, well, that. That and Sphene, which one of the next pendants I'm going to be doing is going to be a little heart-shaped Sphene. So that'll be fun. What you up to, Will? Up next, and I know this one is a 1.5 carater for 180. This is Mandarin Garnet. How did I know it? Dude, yesterday I asked if you were playing WoW. I don't know that you were actually there still, but I was like, whoa, what are you doing in WoW or some... I think it was WoW. I had a feeling in the Force that you were playing WoW. Yeah, I know that. I know you weren't. Up next, I have a teal sapphire that weighs 1.4 carats. This is 250. Crazy deal. I do see indications of heating. That still makes this easily worth $700. With the color, it's got a beautiful spread to it. Because, you know, like, my pinky is a size 7. That would make a really beautiful ring on that finger. Yeah, no, I made the assumption on the wrong day. It was just by chance that I was wrong. This one is 150. It's a 1.1 carat. Also see signs of heating. Possibly of diffusion, but hard to tell with that one. Not without like recutting it. That said, it is a very stable treatment unless you're gonna repolish this down. Wait, again? Because they just do that to you like 2 or 3 weeks ago? Then you lose your entire character, right? Like that's some bullshit. Show that opal off again. Dude, that's some horse shit. Excuse my language. That one is $250. Up next for $35. This is a faceted opal. I want to say it's a 7mm round brilliant. Meow soup. Hey yo. That's 35. Up next, actually, one of your favorites. So this is one of my all-time nicest wire wraps that I've ever done. This one is 2,700. In the center is a 7-gram singly terminated rubellite tourmaline. It is accented with a petroleum quartz down below. We have 3 beautiful sapphires. Rhodolite garnets? Yeah, rhodolite garnets. And an amethyst. This is not a small wrap. This puppy has enough gold in it for me to make a full ring with. I could make several pendants with the silver in it. Like it's a couple ounces. That one is 2,700 if anyone is interested. Me too. I want a chance to remake this one. Keep telling myself I'm going to do it with a nice indicolite tourmaline. Because I've got them. I've got them chilling out. I mean, this one's... This isn't one of the ones from my private collection, but, you know, I've got some nice indicolites. Oh, that's not one with a holographic cap, that's why. That one, if anyone is interested, is 4.7 grams. Yeah, it says grams. That is correct. That is 4.7 grams. Oh yeah, much thicker. And that is 100, and we'll just make it a flat 100. I got a good amount of those chilling out. Let's see here. Up next, I have Chrysoberyl. This is not exactly a common stone out there. This is a 1.01 carater. We're asking, 1.02 caraters, 150 on this. Chrysoberyl is a really cool stone. It's the gemstone that Alexandrite is from. Now, this is not color changing, but Alexandrite is extremely durable, or Chrysoberyl is extremely durable. And this one has some amazing faceting done on it. Bravo to whoever cut that. Up next, for 15, definitely the most affordable gem on the board, we have a little kite-shaped moss agate. Looks like it has a bonsai tree in it. I'm just going to flash these again. 1.5 carat Montana sapphire, another carat surrounding, and 85 points of diamond set in 14 carat gold. Just look at those sapphires too. They are screaming. Got a couple pretty good pics of this piece the other day. If I get a chance, I'm going to take some more. Same with this one too. That's a 1.05 carat purple Montana sapphire, unheated, and a pink Montana sapphire, and then 1.3 carats of diamonds. Did I really say 750 on this? That's insane. 750 on this necklace. Oh, it should be. Yeah, that last one's $5,000. And the first one is 4,200. This one is 750. It's got a 60-point Montana sapphire and a 20-point floating diamond. Kind of inspired by the mountain behind my house when the moon rises over it. And then we got that puppy again. This one is 5,000. 4,500. It should be 5,000 with as much gold's up in this thing. And then 1,600 on this one if anybody's super interested. Let's see here. So now I have a Thai sapphire, and this, I believe, is a great example of what you were talking about, Quad. So that is another example of step cutting. This was definitely done on like a Thai or Indian machine. Which were ironically imported from Europe back then. This little sapphire is $20. That is a steal. Because I can make jewelry with stones that size. The next one is a bigger one, and it's $50. And that's just out of this world for a green sapphire. I bet that's coming close to a carat. And last but not least, for $20, I have a little emerald. I'm kind of curious now, because I don't have a weight on that one, and it's big enough I feel like I should. For $50, it's a fucking steal. 85 points. The fact that I'm not even charging $100 on a natural sapphire is kind of ridiculous. Or $100 a carat. Like, it should probably at least be 80. Then the last ring I will show off on this board is dinosaur bone and amethyst. I can make these with other gems. Yeah, it definitely was. Hey, you have a good one, Quad. We'll catch you on the next time. If we don't see you later. So this is like a size 5, I want to say. Well, maybe a 6. Size 5.5 to size 6. And I can bring out the sizing board. It has dinosaur bone inlaid into the shanks and that gorgeous amethyst. I am asking 400 on this ring. We do have material to do this with other methods. Like, one thing I want to do is take a bluer Montana agate and one of the nicer Montana sapphires we have, cab that out and do one of these rings with that. I think it would be really cool. Might have to do it in gold if I do, though. Alrighty. We need another board. I guess we should show some blue apatite. Oh, hey, runner-up, indicolite tourmaline. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I do a lot of videos showing process and stuff. If you want to check them out, we do this stream every Saturday and a crafting stream every Friday. Well, I try to. I could have mistaken that for a ruby. And this is why rubellite tourmaline got its name. Because sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, if I didn't have a refractometer, I probably would have thought that that was a ruby. That one's 12 if anyone's interested in that one. I'm just making space on my board so that I can put these back in order. Also, nice cases, gift boxes, etc. for jewelry. All right, so on number 6, I'm gonna put this puppy. Then I'm gonna put a set of apatite earrings down. Then I need to get 2 other pieces of jewelry for this. Oh, blah, blah. Ow. My body hates me. Consider that one. Okay, so blue apatite, and then I'm gonna throw an emerald one up just cause I want to show that emerald mini off really badly. Set this up here. Line that pendant up for next board. And grab the blue apatite, yo. It looks like I need to grab an extra one. You know what? I'm gonna grab that. No, I don't know. Fuck. I'm in indecision mode. It's hard for me to sell some of these because I know I'm not getting any more anytime soon. Like, I've bought it all, or all the nice big ones like that, and so it's really hard to bring myself to be like, yeah, let's put that up for sale. My brain is just like, no! How dare you? Why would you do this? I have one more little piece of blue apatite. Had to go hunting for it, but we found it. That is absolutely valid, Quad. I hear you. I want a better setup too. I'm working on it. But I hear you. I hear you. And valid complaint. All right. I'm going to start off with this 1.7 carat blue apatite. Why I'm selling this, I don't know. $1.8 carats. I was smart and I ate soup before starting the show. So that one is $150, which is out of this world. Up next for 60, this half carat around. I can make 3 stone pendants like that of those, which I just realized one needs to be on the board and it's not. So I would really love someone to commission this piece. It would be about 500. But can you imagine taking 3 of those and building a pendant like this? I bet I could do it for 400. Like, that would look so awesome. This pendant is 200 if anyone is interested in it. I'm just going to make it chill out with the earrings for now. It should be a really cool little set. Now, I love blue apatite. I really do. I would highly recommend, if you're going for an entire look, though, be very careful with your rings. The earrings are 150. We will do $325 for the entire, for both. I need to make a Mandarin garnet set now. Okay. So this is a 1.75 carat Brazilian apatite. Oh, that could be interesting. If this one does not sell today, I am putting it in a pendant over this next week. It is gorgeous. Up on number 4 for 16. Pepsi. But they don't make purple apatite. That would be kind of cool, though. I'm imagining this combo. I would love to see that one. Let's see, sitting on number 5 for $5. Yeesh, I'm sorry. Yeah, cats are better. I told you so. I told you so, I told you so. I'm sorry, I had to. Much love. Up next, this piece might seem a little odd on the board, but I assure you it belongs because it does have appetite in it. Of course, of course. What else would you expect? All right, so, and I got some cool pictures of this one this weekend too. In the center, we have a Petaneiramine indicolite tourmaline. Then at the bottom, we have a Madagascar teal apatite, 2 Sapphirite garnets, and everything else is sapphires. We have teal sapphires, blue sapphires, yellow sapphires. This blue sapphire is a Montana sapphire. It's over a carat. I cabbed it out myself. If you want, I can oxidize that to be fully black. We're asking $1,800 on this pendant. I will do $1,595 today, if anyone is interested. No, you wish you had one of, well, I was going to say the shorter cane. Trust me. But remind me to, I'll have to bring that up when I go. I'll bring an extra one. Okay. Speaking of teal appetites, that's pretty blue. This one is from Madagascar. I'm going to do 75. Actually, you know what? 73. So we'll do 70 on this piece. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous blue apatite. Cut to perfection. That is everything you could want in. That's okay. I totally understand. I can entertain myself pretty well. I've got plenty of stuff to do here. Let's see here. Sitting on number 9 for $17. That's a cute little stone. And that is a mistake price, but we'll go with it. $5. This one's cut really well. Normally I would do that if it had a window or something, but it does not. Yeah, Tifa's a lot more chill. I could almost deal with that dog. I mean, I like all of them, but like I could possibly live with Tifa because she kind of reminds me of myself, old, sore, and grumpy. If that makes sense. This is a gorgeous little oval. We're asking 60 on this 80 pointer. Absolute steal. Cutting on that is immaculate too. Up next for 14. I am not personally, like my personal work. Oh, wait, yes. I care more about the optical properties of the gemstone than weight. So if I'm cutting it myself, for instance, I could have made this stone be easily, it's 1.65 carats, the tourmaline center. I easily could have gotten a 4 carat stone out of the piece of rough that I cut. But what was most important to me was that it sparkled like no other, have no window, be perfect. So yeah, I will absolutely sacrifice weight for brilliance. Sometimes. Then there's times where like I see a stone and I'm like, that is so beautiful in its natural form. We're just going with its natural shape, and I'll polish its natural shape up, like this garnet we found up here. And hello, Nigel. Good to see you. Here we have that Sphalerite piece we did last night. I just want to show off again. Sphalerite and Mandarin garnets. And those garnets are gorgeous. Let's see here. So I showed off this one for 14. That one's cut really well. I will next show off the pair of blue apatite studs. These studs are 150. Although if you want to get them with this beautiful blue apatite necklace, which is a $200 necklace, we'll do both for, you know what, I'll just do 300. You get a $50 discount for the bundle. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, Nummy. On number 15, I have a round brilliant. That one is 17. Wow. I have another round brilliant on number 16. That's a nice cut. That one's 15. I love when I can source nice stones for a damn good price. This is a great example of that. These were from 2 different sources. This one is a little like, I like how you can see how blue it is. But the cutting on this one is just gorgeous. We have this trillion. I will do this for $80. It's 80 points. I feel like it's important that like nice stones, and peridot is a big example of that. If you're gonna spend the money, and don't get me wrong, like I sell ones that were cut for weight. When I do, I sell them. They're usually really well priced. Wait, chicken jerky from Safeway? Of course it did. Got 17 on this beauty. Got 5 on that stone. Up next, since we're on the subject, emeralds almost are always cut for weight. It is super hard to find because they've got the inclusions in them, so there's no point in cutting them to optical perfection normally. This one, gorgeous Zambian, was actually cut in a round brilliant, and it's just gorgeous. We wrap that up in a beautiful little mini pendant. This mini pendant's one of our more expensive ones. This is 300. Oh boy, I might need to go take a nap. That's a pretty one. We're asking 17 on this gorgeous stone. We have 40 on this one. It wouldn't surprise me with that particular creator No, kind of glad to see it. I just checked YouTube. They don't have the audiobook on. Kind of glad to see that because that's a really small creator. So no new emails. It's been a slow stream. Whoa. So this one is 20, and that's a crazy good deal. Yeah, that one should be more. But it's 20 today. For $6. And then for $5. Last but not least, we have this Apatite blue zircon, sapphire, and diamond little wrapped pendant. I'm asking $650 on this piece. We'll do $550 today if anybody is interested. That big stone is probably a 1 to 1.5 carat. I'm guessing it's about a carat. I'm sorry, Iris. I've been doing ramen. Did ramen last night for dinner, ramen today for breakfast. Ugh. I think I'm gonna take a cat nap or I don't know, something. The stream's going super slow and we're not getting the analytics we were, so I'm kind of considering putting my time in a more effective place because I'm working really hard to get the channel like revitalized and getting content out more often, etc. The stream is normally the how I fund that, but if everyone's outside enjoying the weather or whatnot, I might as well find a different place to put some time. Not that you guys aren't enjoying this. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Plus, I'm just like kind of sleepy at the moment. Yeah, I've been like cutting up asparagus and Brussels sprouts and onions and throwing that in. Works really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it today. Call it a stream. It's not that early, is it? It's 3:30. Made it an hour. 2 hours. If yeah, if anybody wants to claim anything they saw, shoot us an email. And we will get back to you in somewhat decent timing. Well, I hope you're kicking ass on WoW, brother. Iris, I'll try to look into some options on that back thing, or see if there's anything locally I can find. Um, Bro, I'm sorry. We'll start kicking ass in WoW. It's kind of hard when they wipe your account. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show one more piece. This Pedinera tourmaline. I don't know. Part of me just wants to like go show off all my jewelry real quick beforehand. I might just do that. This is carved on all sides. Montana sapphire, diamonds, Sri Lankan sapphires, blue zircon, Sri Lankan sapphires, diamonds, more blue zircon. I can imagine, like, I lost heart in video games several years ago. This has been my video game for some time now. Like I can't even afford to play on Blizzard. How much do they fucking charge to do a membership? Because you got to pay that monthly, don't you? Let's see. Where's some other pieces of jewelry? What do I got? What do I got? Opal and yellow sapphires. Which is basically private servers. It's the way to, you know. I miss the Pirate Bay days. Those are the good old days of the internet. For $750, we have this half carat diamond set into 14 karat gold. Cute little mini wrap pendant. I have a Montana sapphire mini wrap. This one is 150. Let's see here. For $250, this pink sapphire cutlass pendant. This kind of reminds me of the dabber eyes. Although I can't imagine doing dabs off the tip of this thing. Like, that almost, the thought nearly makes me want to cry. For this piece should be like 1,000, but we'll do 750. So much tourmaline and amethyst in this gorgeous piece, and that spinel. Let's see here. I showed that. Blue zircon, sapphire, and diamond. I am sorry to hear that, Iris. Bad sleep sucks. Partially what I am struggling right now. Peridot for 160. We have opals and yellow diamonds, amethyst, Sphalerite garnets, sapphire, ruby, sapphire, more diamond. Hmm. Hmm. Got a little charm here. This is just a piece of agate that I cabbed out and then made a little charm into a little charm. This piece would be, you know what, $40. Hmm. For 500, we have white topaz, tanzanite, and a couple sapphires. Not your everyday cut. Gorgeous stone. Yeesh. So I'm not the only one struggling to stay awake at the moment. For 150, I have a Sapphirite garnet sword or a Montana sapphire sword pendant. Kind of up to the topaz. Will, oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I ain't got much longer in me. Or the opal. Yeah, the pair. I can understand that. Hmm. For 180, I have this quartz crystal set into silver with a Montana sapphire. The quartz is a super nice quartz specimen from Lolo. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm struggling to even stay in focus. Alright, guys, I am going to call it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Kick ass in whatever you got to kick ass in. I will catch y'all on the flip side, yo. take a nap or I don't know, something. Get me some energy going. I hope I hope y'all have a good one though. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support. Y'all kept the chat super heavy, or not heavy, light, but like, moving. Kept moving, which was nice. And yesterday we couldn't have done it without you guys. We broke 5,000 views in our live stream yesterday, so that was huge. So big thank you. All right, guys, we will catch you on the flip side.